Getting a literary agent is very challenging. It's the brass ring that all writers want. We want to get an agent so your agent will go out and sell your book to the publishing houses. But it's very difficult to get an agent, and so there's a lot of heartbreak involved. You send off query letters, which is a letter that you write summarizing what your book is about. You send those off to agents, and then you wait. And sometimes you wait and wait and wait. And then other times you get rejected. And the rejection is something that you get very familiar with. It happens a lot before you find the one that wants to work with you. So for me, I am a social media addict. I love being on Twitter. I love Facebook. And so I would spend hours on Facebook and Twitter stalking agents that I knew had my query letter or had my book. And so there was one particular agent, Laura Bradford of Bradford Literary, who started tweeting about a book she was reading. And I was pretty sure it might be mine, but then I thought, you're really stuck up to be thinking that it could be yours. So I started following her obsessively. She started tweeting about it one night, and then the next morning she was saying, I was up all night reading this manuscript, and it was so good, and I can't wait to get back to it. And all day long she was dropping clues about it. And then she realized that I was following her on Twitter. And she said, wouldn't it be hilarious if she's reading all these tweets right now? And then she started dropping even more clues, saying, you printed this manuscript on really heavy paper, and you're from where I used to live. And so I took a chance at that point and said, where did you used to live? And she said, the San Francisco Bay Area. And since that's where I'm from, I started jumping up and down and screaming and thinking, it is me, it could be me, she's going to make an offer. And she even tweeted, I'm going to call you today, make an offer. Don't accept an offer from anyone else. And so I realized in the midst of all this that I had recently moved from Southern California, and she had my old phone number. And so it was going to be impossible for her to get a hold of me. And so I emailed her and said, hey, just in case it was me you were talking about, this is my new number. And if it wasn't me, I'm going to slink off and die in a corner. And she emailed me back she actually called me within 5 minutes to say, it's you, and I wanted to make an offer to you. So it just was proof that my Twitter addiction was completely valid.